Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, so it's time to take Kale on her world tour. I think that Kale is going to be a very, very powerful unit. Now, right now, I think for just a couple of days here, she's in a very weird spot where the rest of Universe 6 is just utter garbage. There's pretty much almost nothing on there. We could rock Tech Kefla, but I mean, that's a tough first 5 turns for Tech Kefla. Tech Caulifla can be very good, but it's very fight specific. STR Kale is aged. We're waiting on LR Kale and Caulifla. They're easy in a couple of days, really could save Kale. And then we also have Frost. I hate the Frost so much. Like, it's such a bummer. If Frost was really good, like STR Piccolo or something like that, we would be gaming. But Universe 6 is just in a really pathetic spot right now, which just makes things very, very tough on Kale. So we're going to rock the God Goku team. I mean, God Goku is just that guy, right? Like, it's going to be very easy to get... Oh, this is really good. Nice. Okay. So, basically, LR Kale and Caulifla, it's going to be a little bit tough for them at the start here. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll float off... I think we'll do exactly this, actually. Yeah, this is perfect. We'll float off that God Goku at the end, because next turn, I'm... Well, no, I'm gonna do this. Actually, yeah, I am gonna do this. Okay. I'd say there's a very good chance. Okay, so LR Kale and Caulifla in this second turn right here, all I'm gonna do with them is just put them where they're in least amount of danger, no matter what spot that is. Wow, that's a lot of damage Tech God Goku took right there. Okay. We didn't give him very many orbs, that's why. I mean, he is a nuking character, right? But still, damn. Even through his damage reduction, the army hit him quite hard right there. Now, I did bring the 8th anniversary LR, so that's going to be very good, right? Like, they're going to be able to they destroy the Metal Cooler core. If they're built up, Goku and Vegeta, they could sit in slot 1 against Metal Cooler, right? Because they essentially, you know, they have type advantage, they're essentially guarding, and then they have the damage reduction on top of it. Any physical enemy will just get bullied by that Goku and Vegeta. So we potentially can, like, on this team, almost everyone except for Kale and Caulifla could go slot 1. It's really only Kale and Caulifla that are not slot 1, the LR Kale and Caulifla. Kale, once we get to turn 4, we transform with Kale, and she goes slot 1 easily, right? Easily. Now, depending upon what happens with Kale, we should be good. If the very first hit the Metal Cooler core hits her with is a super, that would hurt. Remember, Kale gets a huge amount of defense the first time she gets hit. Now, we do need to keep LR Kale and Caulifla on rotation with Kale. That is very important, though, right? Like, it's like Kale, she doesn't need a whole team of it, but she does need one. Man. Damn, this is just tough, man. This is a real fight against the core. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get cooked. You don't want to run AGL Kale in slot 1, but we're gonna do it, I guess. I remember that LR Kale and Caulifla do build up dodge. They build up dodge as they attack. We could be in a very bad spot right here. Okay, that's really good. So remember, Kale should look very impressive right here. Remember, she gets damage reduction for every super attack she does. So if she gives us at least 2, she's going to be fine against the army. Yep, there we go. Remember that Kale is built in such a fashion where additionals from the hidden potential system can really benefit her, because her additional she gets on her super attack can proc very often. Kale doing at least 3 supers. I mean, if you have like a 25 plus additional build, it's going to be pretty common. So we did 3 with Kale. It's hard to guess which one was not procced, but I assume her hidden potential system was activated there. Yeah, ate that very well. Okay. This is probably good because Kale and Caulifla are probably not going to get tagged with a super attack, which I would say is kind of like the most important thing right here. All right, let's see how we do. Give us more supers, girls. Come on. Super girl. Girls. Give us one more. Okay. Dodge. Okay, now dodge. Okay, dodge this one. Jesus. Okay. They need an easy A. Again, I mean, we're going to do the full world tour for Kale. And then when Kale and Khalifa get their easy A, we'll do one for them as well. I mean, maybe... See, the problem is... I could have brought STR Kale in here, I guess. I could have done that. I don't want to run Kale's team. By the way, our health is not a concern because we have AGL Carnival Goku. He's going to heal us next turn. We're fine, right? We have, you know, God Goku, Carnival Goku. Like, we have a very, very strong team. We're in a good spot. God Goku, even if that would have connected, he would have been fine right there. Okay. So... God Goku, where are the orbs, buddy, that you created? That's not good. That's not good at all. We really want to get Carnival Goku his super attack to begin stacking. So let's do that. And then we got 6. Wow, that worked out very well. Okay. Remember, we're going to be okay right here. We're going to end the turn because it's like, the army can't kill any of these 3 characters, so we're completely fine. And then at the end of the turn, Carnival Goku is going to use his healing passive. That AGL Carnival Goku he's just this guy's a ridiculous kid. Like, this is an anniversary character. Oh, hell yeah, he is, right? He's so good. One reason I love this kid, he's just very versatile, right? It's very easy to get him. Nice. We'll take that dodge right there, because remember, the army applies a defensive debuff. So our Super Saiyan 2 Kale on this next turn, remember, is debuffed, right? We do want to keep that in mind. You know, maybe... Could AGL Carnival Goku's heal actually work against us here? Maybe. Because we're about to go into this next rotation. And we are... Yeah, we're about to go into this next rotation. We could have had this standby with the 8th anniversary LRs, but Carnival Goku's pushing us out of range on that, because now his heal procs right here. So that means they cannot stand by. They didn't get hit 4 times. Look at his heal. No. I came prepared. Hell no. Yeah, I'm well aware of the core. The point of the video is how does Kale perform against this guy. So... no, you will not be sealing her. Alright, now I was going to mention this too. One good thing about you... Look at Kale and Khalifa's key, by the way. Jesus, this is prior to their Easy A. They're so good. But... Against the Metal Cooler core, right? He attacks way less times than other gigantic bosses of his caliber, right? That's kind of how he's balanced. His super attack is ridiculous. But then his normals get very scary after he super attacks. Also remember that Kale was debuffed by the Metal Cooler army. Although if we're going to use a Senzu to heal the seal, that should heal her defensive debuff as well. So, alright, let's transform into Kale. Super Saiyan 2 Kale. Berserk Kale is fine in, like, you know, in slot 2. But she's not really slot 1. Like, if the Metal Cooler core with super attack right away, right there, we die instantly. But Super Saiyan 2 Kale, she has that guard, right? So let's go ahead and transform to Super Saiyan 2 Kale right here. Alright, so our GOAT, Kale, is out here. Again, let's pop the Senzu just because I want to see what Kale does, not have her get sealed right here. Now remember, Kale has a build-up crit ability with her super attacks. She gets a 30% chance to crit on super, and it just continues to stack by 30% with every super she does. You do want to keep that in mind. 371k defense she's at. She gets hit, and then that multiplicative, 60% defense will kick in, which will really raise it. And remember, she's also getting 30% defense from her super attack effect every time she supers. She's just really busted. How do we want to do this? I guess we could probably... I would like to save some of these orbs, potentially. Which we can. I mean, the 8th anniversary LRs are so, like, easy on key, right? Like, they're not very, like... They just get so much key, it's very easy for them. And remember, they build up permanent key every super attack they do. Alright, let's see how Kale does right here. Oh, that's really good. Go ahead and super right there. Damn, okay. 10 million, huh? Alright, sure. That's certainly fine. Okay. And then a second one, another 10 million. And now, remember, she has a 60% chance to crit on this one. Okay. And then there's one more, and then she still has him potential system, which was only a normal, unfortunately. Super. No way, dude. If they... oh my god. We have two of the strongest characters in the game. Like, Kale and the GT unit are both, like, top 10. And then LR, Kale, and Khalifa, they're, like... Oh, okay. They're, like, unit number 250 or something. I don't know. Goku and Vegeta, they will live a super attack by the core, actually. They do live. It's not even close. If he's going to super attack right here, we're completely fine. Do we have Tech God Goku in the next rotation? We do, right? Yeah, we're going to win. Kale and this unit, like, dude, look at the damage they did to the core. Like, he's just like, are you guys done? Did you do enough attacks yet? Please super. Please super right here. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, the good news is, again, we have several characters here really capable of taking these hits. I'm not going to use the EGL Goku's active, because I don't want him, I don't want the core to die here. I'm going to give God Goku orbs because I want him to be a little bit tankier. Let's just get Carnival Goku his stack right here. Remember, Carnival Goku is still guarding. And then God Goku, we can get him his 6 orbs as well. Oh, that's good. Okay, that doesn't kill us. This probably does do 300, right? 248. Okay, 248. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's just like when people oftentimes will say like a character is already guarding or something like that. Why would you give them dodge on top of that? It's to still save that, right? Like yeah, that Tech God Goku eats that 248. There's very few characters on one hand probably who could take that better, more consistently than God Goku, right? Of course. But dodge will allow you to take 0 rather than 248, right? Like, that puts us in a pickle. I mean, Kale and Khalifa, they, them taking, did they take more damage from the normal than God Goku did from his super? I think so, right? Like, yeah, Kale and Khalifa, they're not really built for this, okay? It's just, we need something for Kale. I don't know, like, a lot of these fights, I feel like it's... God Goku double-digit tank him right there, I like. Oh, this is GG. Yeah. Well, okay. We have a little bit of a decision to make right here. If I use God Goku's active, plus... I mean, I've already used an item here. I could just use an item. Right, but but I only literally use a Senzu just to unseal Kale, right? So it's like this is sort of like a soft no item run, right? The only reason I cared was because it's her showcase, right? Not really so. Oh my god, we gotta use this to win. So I'm gonna not use the item right here. If we use God Goku's transformation, that should do at least 1 health bar. If Kale could give us. I don't know that we'd kill. Damn. God Goku plus... Kale can kill him, but, there's a lot of RNG there. Because she does her first super, then she has 2 additionals that have a 30% chance to super, and then remember, my Kale is built in the way that the meatheads would like. She has 29 additional, right? So... I'm thinking we're going to use God Goku, and I'm gonna put my trust in Kale. Why not? Let's let Kale rock out right here. Let's go ahead and pop God Goku and, or I guess Super Saiyan Goku, and let's let Kale bring us home. Yeah, that God Goku actually did more damage than I was thinking. Yeah. We should be good. If LR Kale and Khalifa can give us any additionals, too. So remember, we have, I mean, nearly everything activated with LR Kale and Khalifa, too. They are perfect partners. Okay. So let's hit this. No, actually, I should have taken that tech orb. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to give Goku all these physical orbs to heal up a little bit. Well, I mean, I don't... Dude, if the core supered right here, like, does Kale even take damage? I don't... A very tiny amount. Okay. Give us at least one more super and she'll put that true. Oh, damn. Just normal. Hidden potential system is a super. Okay. Yeah, a lot of normals. I mean, it's still... That's why the first super does give her a good crit chance for those normals, too, and she did finish him off. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, Kale is strong. If the core had supered right there at the end, I mean, she's eating that. And I think we're probably living it. Does it do less than 70k? It might be close, but Kale would cook right there. Kale, after super attacking, you know, she starts building up those 30% like defense from that super attack effect, and she starts to get very ridiculous. I mean, the turn started, she was at what, like 550k defense with guard? Yeah, Kale's ridiculous. It's so funny, right? Like, this team, you know, Kale and Khalifa, they're about to ease the A. Like, you know, this could be like a fun little setup to run right here. Not bad. Yeah, Kale off to a really good start. She's ridiculously powerful. I'm liking Kale a lot so far. Yeah, the guard, the additionals, the damage reduction and base. Kale's looking really good.